Hello and welcome to Female Futures, Future Females. My name is Laura-Jane Devanny and I'm a senior lecturer at the University of Northampton with a research specialism in contemporary women writers and speculative fiction. I wanted to set up this channel as a way of sharing my research with a wider audience, which will then hopefully go on to generate some discussions and debates around the topics that I feel are really interesting and important in relation to the work that I've been doing. So for me, speculative fiction as a genre is so fascinating because of the way in which it's capable of taking aspects and issues that are pertinent within our contemporary society and then projecting these into some kind of alternative world or alternative vision to explore where these scenarios might eventually end up taking us. And in doing this, the effect that it has on the reader is to distance us from our current reality so that we are then able to go back and scrutinise that reality in a more objective and critical manner. Speculative fiction is a bit of an umbrella term in that it encompasses fantasy, magic realism, horror, science fiction. But the particular strand of speculative fiction that I'm really interested in is that of the future, so futuristic fiction. These plausible futuristic scenarios that deal with the what ifs and the what might happen next. So many of the texts that I deal with, they're interested in looking at the implications of current technological and scientific developments, for example. They're interested in looking at our developing relationships between humans and technology and artificial intelligence. But I'm also interested in looking at women writers specifically because I think that they can offer a real insight into current issues for women and what's happening with the current state of feminism by exploring what the future might hold for women. So some of those stories might focus on aspects of reproduction and motherhood, or they might focus on sexuality and the female body. And that in turn helps us to think a little bit more about what the future might hold for women, but also what some of those projections do reveal about the current state of play for women as it is now. Within this channel, I'm hoping to put together a series of book talks and research talks. And you can watch these or listen to them as you see fit. For a book talk, that will be more like a book club style, so taking some really great examples of contemporary speculative fiction and talking through the plot line, no spoilers, and you know, the key characters and key themes, why those books are really interesting, and what it is that's special about those particular examples of speculative fiction. But also giving some research talks as well. So it might be looking into a particular theoretical concept in a bit more detail. So taking something like post-humanism, for example, and talking about what that as a concept is and what it does. It might be looking at aspects linked with feminism or some core texts that have just been published. It might also be giving some research talks that provide critical analysis of some of the texts that I have been looking into. So hopefully you will find the channel useful, interesting, informative, but please do let me know if there's anything in particular that you would like covering in any of the videos and I will do my best. Hope to see you soon in future episodes.